All right, what's up, everyone? And in this video, I'm gonna be responding to the haters who comment on my stuff and whatnot. And I'm not gonna say any names because I don't want to give them more exposure. So, but when I read these comments, I start laughing. I mean, it's funny to me. I just laugh and laugh. It just sounds just how ridiculous it is, and just you know But yeah, so I'm gonna read some of them just for laughs and stuff like that. So there's one guy, he's been harassing me for a while, and he sent me a message. I don't know what it was, but like talking crap about me and stuff like that, and he said, uh, I told him, let me see, let me pull it up. I said, keep messing with me, and I might track you down. That's it. I did it before, so I could do it again. Since you want to criticize me, I want to test your skills out. The cops won't intervene should something happen to just one guy. He says, I live in Sherman Oaks, California. You know you can't track me down unless you hire a PI. I guess I wait until you show up to my school if I post it. Um, and then he just keeps talking trash, and we can throw down in a park or something like that. Um, he says California is a legal state, so blah blah blah. So technically, fighting is legal to a point. I have no real animosity towards you or really anyone. I won't tolerate you trying to hurt my eyes or bite me, though. In that case, I'll hurt you bad, but I won't press charges unless you manage to maim me, and you won't. And if you pull out a knife or something, I'll just plain shoot you dead or kill you some other way. And I really don't like the idea of killing someone. If you show up to my house uninvited, I have no other alternative. I'll probably shoot you as well. I'm an OEC though. I don't even know what that is, but I'll definitely patch you up. Get the paramedics over. Let's not do that though. That's effing dumb. Result in you dying or going to prison. Leave me very sad. Plus, your family will hate me. Um, then he just keeps talking nonsense and whatnot. And then he's I antagonize you a lot. I bully you, frankly, but I keep it up to Cora. Only showed your site and stuff with a couple of training buddies. Have laugh. I haven't posted on Facebook or anything because you use your site to make money. I'll effort you a bit online because it's fun. Who knows? I might change your mind and get you to start training and join the team. But I don't really want to F with your money. I don't respect you as a martial artist, but I respect your entrepreneurship. It's harmless. You're not affecting the martial arts business or what. Do your thing. If you want me to stop, all you gotta do is ask honestly. You choose to have a conversation with me rather than just report me. That deserves some respect these days. I pay that respect by ending my bullying campaign. Blah 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 blah. He said he trained with cops and bouncers and stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. That's what I said. I tell him, "Watch your back," is all I'm going to say to you. He says, so you're not coming to LA. Did you want me to stop antagonizing or did you want me to carry on? Also, watch your back, buddy. The last guy that tried to sneak up and crack me upside the head had his ulnar and radius shattered. Is in prison. Owes me 17,000. Oh man. Oh, what the heck is an ulna and a radius? That's not even. Those aren't even bones. Like I don't even a radius. What the heck is a radius? Like this guy doesn't know. Clearly, does not know his anatomy. And then he shows me a pic of his scar of his wound on his under his nose or whatever, and it's like that could have come from anything. Like, come on now. I visited in prison, then we made up. That's such a non-threatening threat. You're gonna fly down to LA just to try and hurt me, even if everything goes the way you hope it will, and it won't. You'll still end up in serious legal trouble. Why would you say something dumb like that? No, you would just give me a giggle. Oh my god. Oh man. So, oh, that's such a bad argument. Okay. So, I mean, when did legal trouble stop someone from Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer or any criminal from doing something illegal? You know, it's it's like that's just like a really bad argument. Like I hate when people use that argument because it's like the law is not gonna, you know. But okay, that was man. I pretend like yeah, I was just goofing off and trying to like. I told him it was a joke too later on. But then he says that's a violation of course terms and services agreement. If you say stuff like that to other people with downy soft sensibilities, they'll report you and you'll lose revenue if you get banned. I'm looking out for you, bud. Maybe we can do a little fight thing as long as you behave yourself. I'm really not interested in meeting you. But hey, if I have a day to kill because of bad weather, end up in your town, why not? I guess I'll probably stop antagonizing you for the most part. It's not fun while you take it seriously. Stop posting stop posting other people's content without credits. Uh I'll punish you for your bad behavior. Oh my gosh. Oh man. uh so first he's all intimidating me and Kravitz, and but when I send that threat to him, now he's trying to like be my friend and crap and just back off and what. Oh man, these trolls. Okay, next one. This other guy. He said something about like if I challenge like martial artists that I would be hospitalized or what's up or something like that. And then he said, and so I say, what's up? You requested a no rule sparring challenge back in the day, so I'm interested in setting it up. First, I like to make sure we're on the same page and what we'll be trying to show. I think most martial arts are too flashy to work in real life. Combat sports might be more applicable, but the rules restrict its use for effective self-defense. MMA fighters will lose mostly because of armed attacks and multiple attackers. They also won't do good against people using dirty fighting. He says, sure, this is easily arranged. I should point out that you made the request. I just accepted the invite. Here's what you do. There's a couple of gyms here that I go to, and both will be happy to welcome a visitor and do an open mat thing. Give me a couple of weeks notice before you fly in so I make sure we have enough people. And then I ask what's his beliefs in regards to self-defense. He said that's a huge topic. The only answer is that it depends. If someone wants to line up and pick a fight in the parking lot, that's very different from someone getting jumped in, stabbing before I even know what's happening. Blah blah blah. I carry a concealed firearm because no amount of it. Blah blah blah. Okay, so then I asked if he wanted to get jumped by multiple people, like without his gun and whatnot, and then he didn't respond after that. So I knew he wasn't really gonna take it seriously, but I was pretty disappointed. But it is what it is. Um, so this other guy messaged me talking crap. He said, "I really would like to for you to come by at my school. You're saying a lot of what you know you're supposed to do, but I'd like to see it demonstrated, not holding back or anything." So I say we're gonna do this, no rules. He said, "What is quote no rules? No, you cannot claw an eye out. No, you cannot break someone's testicles. What's your definition?" I said anything goes. We can use weapons. We can use multiple people. Dirty fight tactics. I said, of course, we're gonna have to minimize some contact and have no contact for some stuff. And then he says, "Oh, multiple people." I said, "Yeah, three against one." And then he said, "You're telling me you can fight 3 versus 1?" I said, "I like to try." He says, "Well, before we quote try," again with the quotes. I don't even know why he's doing that, but okay. "Something impractical on a first time basis. Why not a 1-on-1 first? If you tactics and style can work against 3 people, die should work against one. And what are quote foul tactics? That doesn't even make sense. Are you going to claw an eye out, kick someone in the groin, chop an Adam's apple?" And this is an MMA fighter, by the way. I said basically anything that's banned from sports, hitting groins allowed, or protection. Same goes for the eyes. Chopping the Adam's apple is a little risky. Um, so we do no contact for that. But then I got the proper training equipment to do that. So I was like, screw it, let's do it. Um, and then he says, "Okay, first, have you ever had your eyes scratched or attacked? Second, how does that even end the fight? How do we know you won? Also, is tapping allowed, or are we breaking the arms and legs? Choking out in a real fight. I won't stop to choke someone out when my enemy is tapping. These aren't pansy effing rules. Therefore, the safety and courtesy of other fighters. I cannot say I'll accept these terms, but I'll try it and spare and see if your style is effective as you say it is. But you must specify a moderation and level of controlled rules. Otherwise, we are two wolves killing each other." So right off the bat, this guy talks about how he asked me that question as if that's relevant, and second of all, he's asking how is that going to end the fight and whatnot. I don't know. Like, if you go down with a groin strike and whatnot, or get hit in the eyes or any vital targets, you're going down. Period. Like, it's plain and simple. Like, common sense. Is tapping allowed? Blah, blah, blah. Tapping, yeah, I guess I would allow that, but and then he asked like these. He says these aren't pansy rules. They're for the safety and courtesy of other fighters, and then I'm like, this is exactly why MMA is not good for self defense, because of the rules. Like in the streets, you don't have all that safety mess and whatnot and stuff like that. And then I give him like more information on how it's gonna go down. And then like a day later, he says, "I can't comply with those rules. That negates 3/4 of my attacks for something that favors an impractical way of fighting. I really suggest you study and take lessons with a professional before you get yourself hurt or killed. I have respect for myself and you not to enter a match that's going to give someone a hernia." Your challenge is declined. If you ever wish to challenge again, you need to train better and fit rules that are to simulate a real fight. So first he says, first he wants me to demonstrate if my style is, or whatever is practical. And then when I give it to him and whatnot and explain what's going down, then he says it's not practical. So, oh man, I can't believe these people. Like, so he says that basically he's saying that hitting someone in the balls is not practical, hitting someone in the eyes is not practical, and all that stuff, the weapons and the multiple people using weapons, using multiple people, using stuff that you can't do and that will end, you can't do in sports and that will end the conflict quick is not practical. Like, oh man, and I would have taken on his whole school, like by myself. I'll bring whatever I needed to bring, but I thought it was going to be interesting, but oh well. That really sucks. This other guy says, no more stories, dude. Put up a sparring video. We want to see you in action. Come on, let's see your deadly moves for the streets. And then he says, someone else says, I also have sparring stories yesterday. I sparred against 5 professional MMA fighters and beat them all doing the flying spinning bandana kick continuously. Then I spilled some water on their unconscious bodies to officially end the fight. Officialize end the fight. End of the fight. Pablo is like Charlie Zilanoff. Someone punches Pablo in the face, and later Pablo recounts of the incident as I headbutted my attacker's fist. He had to stop fighting. I was merciful, so I didn't finish him off. Oh, man. Yeah. As if he was actually there to see it happen, but okay. Reminds me of Wimp Lo from Kung Pao. Okay, I like Wimp Lo. He was funny. Someone else says, this is a very important storytelling element with video. Show, don't tell. Show some real sparring. Don't waste your breath spinning until. And this guy, I look at this guy's channel. He doesn't have any videos, doesn't have any pics, whatever. So, hypocrite much. Then he said, then I tell him upload some sparring videos, and then he says, "You're the one here trying to sell a service. I don't owe you a thing." Oh man. Then someone said, scrolling down. Look at Wimp Lo's arsenal of deadly weapons. This is from one of his core answers, which is usually promoted as a scam and attempts to impress people with his deadly weapons and Mortal Kombat moves. These plastic swords, as if he's making fun of himself. Another hilariously contradictory things that he also gives dating romance advice, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, man. This guy. And his form of training is no weapons, no deadly moves. It's all clean sports kind of, training and whatever. And yeah, totally gonna work on the streets when somebody's got weapons and other stuff and whatnot. Yeah. And this other guy said that it was easy to take out a knife from somebody's hand. Like he said something about restraining him using an arm bar and some, I don't know. Yeah, good luck with that. You know, this guy looks like a freaking, like, I looked at this guy's face or whatever. He looks like a freaking albino kind of person. Like his, like I've never seen someone so white in my life. Like, but okay. Next comment. All right, so someone else says he believes grappling is gay, and that is precisely why he desperately wants to grapple. He makes up his own moves, copies anime action. I like anime. The only thing we ever seen him do are made up magic sword fighting, him flapping his hands around clearing gas, calling it shadow boxing. Neither are based on in reality. Not to mention sparring against the Nerf gun, which is a comedy skit in of itself. His accounts of legendary sparring battles and fights are also in his head, never happened. At this point, only a complete moron would pay money to learn anything from him. And yeah, that's basically what he said. Then he said, and then this person says, your brain is as small as your insult library. Why are you worried about that when, according to you, you and your friends can just tank the knife strike? So you say only you and your friend are knife proof, or you now basically you're a fool. Shh, that whole story. I like stabbing him in the eye. And then then I tell this girl, whoever it is, I said, open your little pea-sized eyes. Oh my gosh. She says, dumb A. I was speaking about the historical context. Grappler did not have full control. Look at the speed, blah, blah, blah. You never had any grappling training. I said, clearly your eyes are too small to see what really happened. The grappling you do is that gay-ish. I'm sure your attacker will love hugging and kissing you on the ground. If you're really a girl, come grapple with me. I'd love to see you mount me. Put me in a submission. We can switch positions too while we're at it, you know. Then I said, then I told her I was gonna smash her if she was actually a girl. said, I said her chest or whatever is too flat, and you know, and at least I had boobs. That's what she was trying to use that diss on me, and then and then something about okay, so supposedly she posed this address of where she actually is or whatever, and but it has no videos, no pictures, so it's like, how am I supposed to know if it's actually her and not somebody else, you know? Oh man. And then someone says, you're a mentally deranged subhuman monkey. You just keep repeating the same idiotic remarks over and over again. We're all monkeys, technically, because we evolved from apes, so. He says, I feel embarrassed to have given you girls any pointers, tips, anything now. I should be asking you for advice. Sexual frustration and confusion are clear in Pablo, and those are the only two things wrong with him. Oh man, like this dude talks like I don't know about him, but I'm talking to girls like, and meanwhile he's all around dudes and crap and trying to get their approval because uh because he wants to be a man so bad. It's like, come on now, like, you know, like I was talking to some chicks over the phone, like from my old martial arts school, but so, but yeah, these haters make me laugh. Like, I'll probably read some more comments, but wow, and then and then okay, so that's pretty much it. That's all I got for today. Oh man, so F the haters, you know, regardless of what they say, you know, I'm still making money. I'm still getting my views up. I'm still, you know, getting subscribers. And meanwhile, they got their minimum wage jobs or whatever. Their lives suck. They suck. You know, they really got nothing going on for them. So like keep it going, keep promoting my channel. All right. Peace out.